Hi, Kenda Ruth here with one of your midlife crisis in marriage questions. And so today we have Naz, a female left behind spouse. Her bomb drop was March of this year, 2021. She has a boomerang who is a high energy replayer. And Naz says he's 45 years old and he left home a month before the bomb drop after 20 years of marriage and 3 kids. The divorce is ongoing. He lives partially with the Alienator and partially at his father's holiday home. The Alienator hasn't been, she says, exposed, so I think she means introduced to the children yet. But he tells them about her, and he tells them that she's very good with children and she can take better care of them. I'm imagining that means better care than you, the wife, not better care than him, but it doesn't say that. The kids hate it. Yeah, I bet. He sees the kids every 2 weeks for a weekend. He told me that I'm a bad mother and I'm a bad wife. He's blamed me for all the failures in his life within our marriage. Typical projection. He's turned into a monster. He thinks he's found love for the love of his life. They've lost themselves in spirituality. He makes future plans with her, like opening a spirituality retreat center. I see no hope anymore. I just hate him. He hurts me with his lies that he's telling to everybody. My only wish is that one day he'll realize what he's done and regret it and apologize. Our only contact is via email, and it's only about the kids. So, not so much a question, but just the terrible lack of hope and feelings and feeling of betrayal that you're going through. I'm so sorry for this. And I think when they say, well, they're opening a spirituality center, it's very difficult for you to argue with that because there's a superiority that might be felt from them of they're doing what's right and you're the one that's being irrational. We might hear that from other MLCers, but other MLCers aren't going about it in this way. So it's almost even more gaslighting. And it makes you doubt yourself sometimes even more because maybe, what if it is me? Or this is nuts. Are people really buying into the spirituality center? Or you go with the idea, is spirituality wrong? I don't want to hear anything about it. Such as the positive benefits of a midlife transition and of a search for finding yourself. And we talk about that and then we think, wait a second, isn't that what our MLCers say they're doing? I don't want to do that. And self-development is a beautiful thing. But he's gotten lost in it, hasn't he? He's gotten lost in this idea that what he's doing is spiritual. And yet, he's doing something that is hurting and damaging others. Not the sometimes things that you do that are the right choices, but that are hard choices because other people get hurt or choose to feel hurt. It's not that. He's trying to find his bliss, but bliss doesn't hurt others. Bliss isn't meant, let's say it that way, to hurt others. We can choose to be hurt. We can. But that doesn't, he's claiming the spirituality center. I mean, is that absurd or what? I get it. And so I want you to know that I think that adds an additional layer for you, maybe, of the feeling of something being pulled out, the rug being pulled out and the foundation having gone, because he has this higher horse to sit on that he can say how much better he is. He has, it feels like, it's not, but it feels like a better argument. Or he's better at making the argument than some of them who are being so irrational that they think they're rational, but the rest of us in the world are like, what WTF, what's going on? It's obvious they're crazy. But with this one, no. He is able to use this spirituality. Well, I'm on a spiritual journey. And if you criticize that, you're criticizing. It's similar to saying, I'm going to be a minister. Are you going to criticize my faith? Are you going to say that that's not real? And it's the same thing that you're dealing with, I think, which is an additional added pain, isn't it? So you didn't ask for any questions. I want to just say that it's still typical MLC, what you're seeing. He just has a grasp on how to manipulate it. right now, to manipulate it, to really make him see, according to others as well, to be in the superior position. And I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for that. What you have to do is you have to just hold your head high. You don't have to go out and say it to other people. You don't have to point it out to other people. That's just going to bring the attacks back on you, which I hope you realize. And I'm sorry that you hate him, because what we do when we hate somebody, it's like holding on to forgiveness and not giving it out. It eats away at us. It doesn't eat away at them. And so that's taking away from the grace that can be in your heart, not even toward him. You're not ready to think of it that way, but the grace in your heart for the entire world, for your joy that can come out. And so what I really am hoping that you can work on is letting go and detaching from those negative feelings, separating yourself and letting go. And it might not be now. It might take you a while. But I agree with what your only wish for one day. I have another wish for you, though. And that is for you, not for him. Your wish is for things that are out of your control, that he will regret it and that he'll apologize. I wish for that too. I really do. It's a positive wish for him. It really is. It's not a, I hope he realized what the dumb jackass missed. No, it's a positive thing. If he comes to regret it and apologize, that is development. But I really want you to have a wish for yourself as well. And I want that to be that I am able to let go. I'm able to let go of my anger. And if I'm letting go of my anger, maybe that'll help dissolve and disintegrate my hatred as well. Because it's very easy to demonize them, isn't it? But when we demonize others, we're separating. We're there's us and them. And look at all of the negative things that have happened in this world because we separate into us and them. Instead, I'm hoping that you can fill your heart with grace. And grace is when we recognize that we are all, it's recognizing the unity of all creation. That they're just a mirror of us. When we see others, we're looking at a reflection of ourselves. And that means those people that are hurting us as well. Oh, I can talk to you about the hurt that he's feeling, but it's not in here. I don't know what that is. I can talk to you about that we all have something. But you are a fountain of grace. And what I hope for you, because it's going to be healing for you. And it's going to be healing for your children. I hope this was helpful. I'm so sorry for what you're going through, but blessings. I will see you on Facebook Live and in the next question.